Right. You're damn right, man. Look, we finally got we found the cat's out the bag, man. The cat is out the bag. Iceman is officially the episode has been officially announced. Okay? So it looks like tomorrow night at 9:45, and I got to give some credit to Certified Jared on Twitter because I believe I think it was about a week ago, he claimed that Drake will be dropping the episode closer to 10. Because you got to think, right? Naturally, I believe he's dropping the episode, and it's leading right into midnight, so that we can all listen to Iceman, right? So if he started at 9, that would mean there's like a 3-hour stream. Seems pretty long. So it sounds like they're probably giving themselves some buffer, right? So I would imagine the episode's probably around between an hour and an hour and a half long. They're probably giving themselves like a 30-minute buffer in case anything goes wrong. But yeah, let's take a look. Champagne Poppy, he posted. Oh, it's gone now. Look at that. Damn, just as quick as it got posted, it got taken down. Now, if you look at my thumbnail has the Toronto, and it's split in red. Actually, I got it here on my computer. I just made the thumbnail. So yeah, this is what he posted. He posted Toronto with the red and the blue. You know, we got the explosion. We got the ice sculpture. Two of those things. Oh, my mic is probably, or the sound was probably pretty. Well, so yeah, we got Toronto and it's split, right? It's split in red and blue. Then we got the 9:45. Obviously, this is paying homage to the Canadian flag. So, look, we're probably getting Toronto Drake on here. A lot of Toronto Drake, which I love, right? So 9:45, 9:45. Now I don't know why he pulled it. I'm not sure why he pulled it. Maybe he doesn't want to announce the time yet. I don't know, but it looks like it's happening around this time. By the way, I got word from Nocta OVO. We got a crazy giveaway. Like I'm telling you guys. So what they're telling me is because what I wanted to do, I didn't expect much, right? I expected like maybe a couple Nocta jackets, maybe a few shirts, maybe like like $500 from OVO, $500 from Nocta. No, that's not what they're doing. They're what they want to do is they're giving me 10 custom exclusive boxes, right? And in these boxes, there's going to be things like, obviously there's going to be the Nocta, like the regular Nocta stuff, the OVO stuff, stuff from some of Drake's other companies, probably like the fragrance company. But then there's going to be like the one-off items, like the exclusive Iceman drops that he's putting out, right? And also some items that are just like completely rare. So what I was told is like, yo, these boxes are going to be like, what I was told is like resale on the boxes will be crazy. I don't like marketing it that way because I would never want to resell one of these things personally. But, you say he reposted. Okay, he reposted. But you get the drift, right? It's going to be, these boxes are going to be crazy. So the way it works is whoever wins, basically they give me their name, their address. I give it to OVO Nocta, the team over there. They make the boxes for you and they send them out. So you're going to get the, whatever size you are, if you're a large or extra large or whatever, you'll get a custom box for yourself. It's crazy. I would like to win some of these boxes, but what I'm told is they're giving me a pack anyway. So I'm just glad I'm getting a pack too. So apparently they told me they're dripping me out. They got something for me too and my girl, so I'm happy. So, okay, so he did post, we got three different things here. So we got episode 4, and again, it's that same texture. Actually, it looks like they changed it. Episode 4, red and blue, lots of red and blue. So, like, in my zine breakdown, had I got it out in time, it's probably not going to happen now. It's definitely not going to happen now. There's definitely a theme around the Matrix, right? obviously the red and blue pill. I hate talking about it now. Like you say, red and blue pill, and people automatically kind of correlate it to those like Andrew Tate dudes. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. It's like, that's the theme of the Matrix, right? So, red and blue. Clearly two sides to this album, at a minimum. Clearly two sides. And you see YouTube, right? So, we're going to be on YouTube May 14th, 9:45, episode 4. So, what we'll do, right? What we'll do is we'll stream around like 7:30 or maybe even 7, right? We'll stream early. We'll go over all the episodes. We'll talk about it. We'll get hyped up for the stream. And then once the stream is on, I'm not saying a word until it's done. So you guys could kick it with me in the chat if you want during the stream. I'm not saying nothing. We could watch it together. Or you could go over to his stream and watch it from there. I won't be offended, right? But as long as you come back, because once we come back, we're obviously going to talk about the episode. And then we might have to move over to Kick. I'm not sure. Apparently, we might be able to listen to the album on YouTube. Maybe. We might be able to listen to the album on YouTube. Right? So, we might be able to. So, I'm hoping to be able to listen to it on YouTube. I'd much rather be on YouTube than Kick. So, I think there's some things tried, possibly, right? Possibly. So that's pretty exciting, man. I mean, like, for anyone who's followed this channel or like the lore around Drake, I think like most of you guys in the chat are pretty excited for this. It's kind of all come down to this. You remember, man, like the first Iceman episode we got was like nearly 9-10 months ago, right? Iceman episode 1, and now we're here. Like, now we're here. It was 10 months ago. 10 months ago, he announced, we got this surprise episode. Drake posted 9 p.m. on his IG, YouTube. We didn't know what it was. We had no idea, right, what this was going to be. And then he does this live stream. And, it was really dope. It was really different. They pulled it off. Then we got episode 2 a month later. They pulled that off. And then even a tougher feat was in Italy, where he's even dealing with the language barrier there and everything else. But so they pulled that off. But at the end of the day, they're taking their learnings from these 3 episodes and building one masterpiece, right? So what we can expect tomorrow is a movie. What we can expect tomorrow is 6-8 months preparation to get ready for what we're about to see. So I think, I've been saying for a while, I believe what Drake's about to do is going to be talked about for a while. I think what he's about to do is going to be pretty historic with this episode 4. All right. So anyways, I just saw a massive super chat from my guy Turf Therapy. Bro, I really appreciate that, man. $100. Damn, you're so kind, man. Let's fucking go. Most underrated. Thank you. Thank you for that, bro. Thank you so much, man. That's really, 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 really nice of you. $2 from my guy Nathaniel. Thank you to you as well. I'm worried about all the leaks. Got my vinyl again? So I'll tell you some stuff about the leaks, okay? Because I did talk to a few people that are very credible. Okay, I'll say that. Albany, whatever you say, 1 a.m. in Albany, that's real. That, as far as I know, that will be on the album. It's not called, it has a different title. It's not going to be called that, but I believe the track is on the album. Now, with respect to the New Orleans one, I was actually told it was AI. I was actually told the New Orleans one is someone else's voice that used Drake, and as convincing as it sounds, I was told it was AI. The Supermax one we already know about. Now, the thing is, like, at first I was thinking, okay, maybe all 3 of these things are going to be on the album because, the 2 streams that I did today both got flagged. And I'll show you guys here. UMG struck, like a lot of times when you'll get a copyright, sometimes they'll just, like, take the money, but let you leave it up. So, like, you can't make anything off of it, but you can still post it. It's still live on YouTube. But in this case, there's a thing they could do called they'll block it. So in this case, the label went and completely blocked my stream. And if you look right here, you'll see two of my streams were blocked, right? Two of them were blocked. And if you look, I posted, so you see right here, right? Content owner UMG. And because the names of the songs aren't out there yet, or like the meta, it's not even in the system yet. They had to manually do this. Like, so someone from UMG is like hunting these down, making sure they all get taken down, right? Because the way it works is like, once the metadata is in there, like it happens to me all the time. Say if I play a Future record and I play too much of it, it's in the system, like the lyrics, the metadata of the song, so it picks it up. But in this case, these weren't even in the system, so someone's manually doing it. So the content in question has not been made publicly available by its provider. Now, maybe it is in the system because the album submitted. So I could be wrong on that, but you could see there, and you could see they flagged all three records. So you see right here. So that was the 1 a.m. in Albany that got struck, and then the other record was the Supermax, and the other record was the New Orleans one. So all three of them, they blocked all three. They blocked all three, but this doesn't mean, like I'm telling you right now, the other two, they're not on Iceman. From what I've been hearing, they're not on Iceman. But the 1 a.m. track, like you could tell by listening to that I'm pretty sure that's on Iceman, right? You kind of tell at the 3 p.m. it was AI. Yeah, I was told it was AI. It's not anything that Drake did. You say the whole industry is checking for Drake. They definitely are. But, UMG is going behind right now. I don't think the relationship between them is obviously the best. So, they might think Drake is leaking this himself. So they're blocking it right away. Right? They're blocking it right away. Interesting times. By the way, while I'm on stream, I do want to tell you guys about the Calico situation because I did talk to Calico, the rapper from Brooklyn who shows up in the zine, right? And I talked to him on the phone for about 30 minutes. He seemed very authentic and very genuine to me. He told me, look, he's like, you're wrong about the video. You made crazy connections. He's like, you almost made me believe it. But he said, I promise. He's like, I never wrote for Hove. And then, he went into his history a little bit about how he got signed, what really happened with his career. And really, he was really young at that time, right? He told me he was like 19, 20 years old. And he got signed by Juan Perez first. That's who found him. And he had his own little label, and he signed to that. He told me he was the first artist signed to that Juan Perez label. Then it just so happened Juan was close, obviously really good friends with Jay-Z. And then he told me when Bleak started his label, Memphis Bleak, they put him over there. But basically the way he described it to me was that, Jay-Z at the time was kind of chasing billions, right? He wasn't really too consumed with music. He didn't really put a lot into the music. And obviously, Bleak's label didn't work out. Eventually, he got to the point where he didn't want to be known as a gun. His name is Calico. So as he grew up, he dropped the name Calico. He changed it to Calvin Ray, which is his government name. And then he started to rap about more adult topics and like positive messages. But yeah, I chopped it up with him, for a good half an hour. And to me, the guy seemed like he was telling the truth. I got no reason to not believe him. And honestly, I tried to get a hold of him before I put the video out, but I couldn't. So you guys could leave it at that. You guys could say, take it as you will. I know people will say that they think Jay-Z made him change his mind. The question I had for him, too, was like, okay, if that's true, then why did you show up in Drake's zine? Like, why are you in the zine? He said, I have no idea. He only found out about it through my video. He had no idea. He didn't even know he was in the zine. And the thing is, that Iceman, like that cover, the Calico cover, that's a different Calico altogether. It's not even him. It is a rapper from Memphis, Calico Jones. Apparently, he put out that snippet CD. It's real. Drake's team didn't make it. But I can't find it, but I had people email me about it. Calico snippets. You go, images. It's not even coming up. Look what I get when I put it. Oh, here it is. Right? So this record here, right? The record that's playing, like the cover here, apparently this is a different Calico. His name is Calico Jones out of Memphis. But the record is his record, the dude from Brooklyn, the Calico I spoke to. So I said, do you have any idea why your song got uploaded to this Memphis thing? He has no idea. He has no idea. What he did tell me about this song, though, is that he recorded this. He was in the studio at the same time at Baseline, and Cam Ron was in there. Cam was in the studio at the time in the next room, and Cam heard this. Yeah, Calico. And he said, yo, I want that for my tape. I'm gonna put that on the tape. So Calico gave it to him. And the tape that he put it on, like it's the only other place with this song, is the Diplomats Volume 2 mixtape. Right here. Same song.
Previously, 2 weeks ago.
It'll be at the end. It's track 19. Right here. Yeah. Calico. So, he explained all that to me. We chopped it up. We talked for, like I said, a half an hour. Seems like a nice enough dude. And, I pulled the video because I don't want to cause anyone any problems or anything that, the guy told me he didn't write for Hove. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. If I talked to him beforehand, I would have probably did the same thing. So it is what it is. I'm not always going to be right with these theories, and that's just what they are. Nice glass with the 7 months of membership. Thank you. What's the GOAT? Can you please put chat on screen? It is on screen. Are you guys seeing chat on screen? Oh, maybe it's not because I had a different chat. Oh, yeah, it is. Chat's on screen. Chat's on screen, right? Shout out to Charles Ray, MJ, all the people subbing up. Thank you. 7 from Grant Acker, round 2. Bring it on, OV hoes. The Candyman is coming. Don't worry. Your wish is granted. Come on, man. It's Iceman season. We don't give a fuck about what Kendrick's doing right now. We don't give a fuck about what he's doing. He can't compete with the boy. 242 from Certified Donnell. I'll miss the stream. The episode comes at 3 a.m. That's devastating, man. That's devastating. But, yo, that's pretty early for you. I get it. Certified Donnell with another 242. And I got work as well. I'll have to watch it back. I've heard people saying that I've heard people saying they're taking PTO and days off and they're not missing Iceman. They're taking time off or they're just not going to work at all. So a lot of people might get fired over Iceman. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys were on the chat earlier. I was just so invested with streaming and doing everything today. I got a call from my girl while I was on phone when I was on stream. And she's like, where are you? And I was like, oh, fuck. I'm supposed to pick my girl up from work. She's like, you're not here? I'm like, oh, shit, I'll be right there. I had to get off stream. So, yeah, people are going to get fired and people are going to get divorced over Iceman, for sure. Right? So, what's the, we could look at the timeline, see what the timeline's saying. I'm sure it's going crazy. Sydney Joe posting some stuff. She's Drake's photographer. Right? Cindy, you bad? Every Kendrick diss on Drake's new Iceman leaks. Let's check this out.
See the page of it. So Drake is trying to point out some type of hypocrisy between
talking about hiding the Bible. Maybe y'all should.
I'm a big fan of top five Troy. I'd like to see. Let's see what he's. Let's watch his video.
So no, this is not exaggeration. As the Iceman album gets closer and closer to dropping on May 15th, we have Drake dissing Kendrick Lamar still on this leak titled 1 p.m. in Albany. Hey y'all, I am a one-man show. I record, edit the video.
I can't do my guy dirty like that. I gotta move my camera over. Oh, wait. I gotta move my camera so at least you guys can see his face, right? Because he's got his face in the bottom right. Are you guys interested in watching this? I'd like to see it because I never really got a chance to go through the tracks, and it looks like he's breaking it down. So let's check it out. This is my guy. This is my guy, Top 5 Troy.
Create the thumbnail, everything. So hitting like and subscribe does help a bunch. Thanks so much. Back to the video.
Niggas cop a lot of pleas, like, you know we brothers, it's never been nothing. Sending me that owl emoji, my DM ain't gonna mean nothing.
So it's very obvious that Drake is still hurt about the entire beef with Kendrick Lamar. When a rapper.
So I believe this is one of the first tracks that Drake recorded for Iceman. Right? So this is like pretty fresh off the battle, I think, that he recorded this. You know? So you're really getting his thought. He had to get his shit off. He had to vent. Right?
Loses a battle. It's a battle, brother. Like, you would expect him to just take the L and move on. Drake is like crashing out entirely. He's suing people in lawsuits. 2 years later, he's still hurt. You went to this guy's show, the pop out.
No, Top 5 Troy. I can't be watching you if you're hating on the boy, man. No. We can't do that. This is fucking Iceman season, man. We don't want no hate. I respect my guy, though. I respect my guy and our differences of opinions. But, like, listen. Joe Budden reaction to finding out Drake slept with his girl on 1 a.m. in Albany.
Yeah. He said even Muggsy Bogues done for once.
If he doing that, we gonna have to paywall.
Oh my God.
If he doing that, we gonna have to pay-per-view.
That's why we're buddy, and that's why we're together. That's it. It just that.
No.
Yeah,
I thought he was gonna come with some bullshit still. If he gonna do that on a project.
Joe gonna fucking be like,
just listen, guys. If that's what the project is, which is what it's gonna be, it's game over.
That's one song. He do that on the 1 a.m.
Scam
joints. Don't get hype.
No. Listen. If you don't give this, he's coming with a tidal wave. It's gonna wipe everything out. It's mastermind shit coming. And guess what? I think 40's been there the whole way. He's back on track. And
yo, I'm liking what Ian's saying, man. Let's go. Ian's a smart guy.
Now it's gonna bury everyone.
shout out to 40.
It's gonna bury everyone. I agree with that. And look, I'll keep standing on the fact that I think he's not just dropping Iceman. I think shortly after, I'm not gonna say like the next day or something, but he's got more projects coming this summer for sure.
Even
Don't say everyone, because that's us.
No. But
he's talking music.
Come on, Ian. Use your brain. He just said everybody was walking through the double doors.
Yeah. No, buddy, we're opening the doors.
We're gonna do a power with Sasha.
That Nazi line was crazy.
Yo.
Okay, so that's Joe Budden and his very close business partner. I think he's his manager, but like that Ian dude is like a huge part of the success behind the empire that Joe Budden's built. What's this? Stay on that side when the Iceman coming.
I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you like me.
Here we go. Drake liked a post acknowledging his leaked song. Kendrick Lamar fans are either shy with dreads or dirty. Okay. I don't like the race stuff. The smear campaign on Champagne is a damn shame. So I think that's fake. Like, I literally, that's AI, I believe. Right? That's AI. Can someone explain why he has this? You'll live to see another day, and even if you don't, it's just another day. Interesting. I mean, we're here now. Look at the CN Tower right now. Massive projections are currently being tested on the tower. So we see like right here, this looks like the Matrix, right? It's just a bunch of numbers and letters, and that looks really impressive, actually. Look at that. Look how beautiful that thing is. Wow. That is really cool, man. Really cool. I really wish I was in Toronto at this time. Look at this. We got like the raceway with like the this is crazy. Did they ever do that? I always felt like it was just the top part that lit up different colors. I didn't think the whole thing lit up. Like, I'm not from Toronto, so I don't really know, but they're testing some shit, right? Drake, this is Joe Budden, a new league song. Yeah, this is crazy, Chad. Like, I don't know if you were on stream earlier when we caught this Dr. Dre reference. Like, that Dr. Dre line, and he even said, you must have forgot about Drake after. It's too bad. I'm pretty sure that the Albany record has been, like, wiped completely from everywhere. Couple more super chats. 2 from Nathaniel. Thank you, bro. I took tomorrow and Friday off. I will not miss it. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, a lot of people are taking the time off. 686 from Big Drippa. How do I enter the giveaway? I need that. So, like, tomorrow I really got to sit down and figure out the best and most effective way that I can do this, because some of the items on the giveaway are going to be like, you got to send a dono just like you did then, right? But I'm definitely including 1 or 2 knocked up boxes for just people in the chat, like all the people that's in the chat right here. As long as you're participating in the chat, you'll be eligible to win. So you don't need the dono, but obviously your chances go up if there's 9 Nocta OVO boxes behind the dono and like 1 or 2 for free. Also, I'm going to include some other items too, like the painting of Drake, the sculpt, the figurine of Drake that we got. We got some clothing from Night Owl, so that stuff might go to the free side. But I want to make it fair. Like, I don't want to, I don't want to make it all that you got to donate, right? I want it to be fair for the people, because, like, at the end of the day, you guys are always supporting me. You don't need to be sending donos. Just you being here is what matters, right? $5 from Beaufet. You've been great with these consistent streams. I know you were bummed about not getting the breakdown, but I've been tuned in. Thanks for helping me keep up. Yo, I appreciate that, man. No, I was bummed about not getting the breakdown out, but now, look at what we're seeing. I mean, at first, when I looked at, and I will tell you that I did connect this, the Dr. Dre and the wife thing with the gun to her head. I connected that in my script. But now we got a full other record that just came out that references it, that makes that claim and theory so much stronger, right? So I feel like there's a lot of stuff on Iceman that's going to come out, like a lot of the stuff that happened on Plot Twist, and we're going to look at it, and it's going to make even more sense. Like, parts of these things are going to link with the lyrics, you know? Like, who knows? Like, Drake might have something about blurry phone, or you don't know. But a lot of these things will probably, some of these things will be referenced. And the fact that we got these 2 images back to back, like, you got the bride, like, we got to actually look a little bit deeper into that, because, did Dr. Dre abuse wife on wedding night? Nicole he abused her even before their marriage, including the night before their wedding. Holy shit. See, chat? Look at this, bro. Look at this. She claimed that he abused her the night before the wedding. The night before. How much more? If people be saying I'm reaching, no. This is her with a wedding dress on. With a wedding dress on. With a gun to her head. She claimed that he put a gun to her head. Slammed her against the wall, lifted her off the floor. That he held a gun to her head twice. Once in 2000 and again in 2001. So, like, when people are telling me that I'm reaching with this, no. No. I got this part bang on. That bar is about him, especially when the next page, her with a gun to her head, next page is him and Lucien. Right? Next page is her. Now you see Tony. You see Tony with Carmela from The Sopranos. This particular scene is her kind of picking his infidelity and him just not being the best husband, really, over the glitz and glamour of the lifestyle she's living. So I'm sure if I look more into Dre, like, obviously she stuck around for a long time. Now, I will say that Dr. Dre denied these claims, right? They denied it. But they had a long-standing history of alleged abuse throughout a 24-year marriage. That's crazy, the fact that it was on the wedding night. I got to pull it up. Like, I got to pull up that because sometimes ChatGPT, like, control, fine. Wait, let's just make sure. Wedding. Yeah. He also denies her allegations that he abused her even before they got married, including the night before their actual wedding. That is crazy, chat. That is crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like, this is fucking nuts. Man. Holy. That's unbelievable. I didn't know. I actually missed that layer. I knew he put a gun to her head, but I didn't know it was like, the night before the wedding. That's a crazy. I don't even have it on. Oh, wait. I didn't even have it on? Oh, what a dummy. How long ago did I change that? Well, you could see right here, look. He also denies allegations that he had abused her even before they married, including the night before their actual wedding. Wow. That is absolutely wild, bro. $2 from Josh Pendia. About to watch the Iceman episode on the MetaQuest. That's fire, bro. That's fire. Metal Mine and King Melanin, thank you for the follows over on Kick. Bryce, thank you for the sub. DCX, thank you for the sub. Dirty Mo with the 5. No super chat. You just gave a 5. We got a new member from DAP248. Thank you for becoming a member, bro. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. But yo, I mean, that's what I'm talking about with the zine, though, right? Like, I feel like it's better that I held off, because now I could do a breakdown and really do it right. Because a lot of these things I think are going to be revealed. He's probably going to have a line about Pablo Escobar, I'm assuming. Maybe talking about big titties. But everything about this, though, I will tell you, like, you could look at something like this, right? And think, like, okay, it's just I danced all night on top of these, like, crosses. But then when you look these crosses up, they're called the, what are they called again, man? I got to look at my script. Those crosses mean something, though. Anyway, I can't remember. There's so much shit in there. Imagine what the rest of these random images mean. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? It's all pretty crazy. It's all pretty crazy. Like, I still don't know why Calico was in here. It's the Iron Cross. Well, it is the Iron Cross, but it's like the versions that he used are like the first. They're called like the Tectonic or something. I can't remember off top. New leak. Is there another one? 6 from Grant Aker. Giant. You'll know when it's time. Search whoisgiant.com. Grant, I think you're behind the fucking. You're behind, brother. This is K Camp. Look, K Camp is the one that's doing the giant thing. If you remember K Camp apparently is the one with the giant. Where is it? K Camp Giant. So even the Kendrick Lamar saying, so desperate for part 2. What the fuck is K Camp? How do you not know who K Camp is? Come on now. I'll look it up on Twitter. But Grant, yeah, I think you're behind the 8 ball a little bit on that. K Camp Giant. If you haven't figured it out yet, this is for K Camp, the Renegade guy. I don't know if it's on thin ice. Let me look. There's other ones here. Key Glock floating cars, K Camp Giant signs. Yeah, it's for K Camp, bro. It's not for your guy Kendrick. Look, double XL, K Camp Giant to be announced. See this? See what I mean? Hell no. There's 3 more leaks. Yes, there is. Yeah, 3 more leaks. One of them, I believe, is on Iceman. The others you can kind of just ignore. I think one of them's AI. Dr. Aniki, thank you again, bro. $2. Drake, 4 million first week sales. You really think that much? Nah, he's not doing 4 mil. I think Drake will probably land in between 500 and 600. 500 and 600, I believe. That's what I'm thinking. Dr. Nikki, you're behind, are you? Okay. How do I win the box? This is Dr. Inky. So the way you can win the box will be just basically by you got a greater chance of winning by like just donating like you just did. But even if you're in the chat, you can win the box just by participating in the chat. The more active you are in the chat, it could be just fucking ice cubes. You could just spam ice cubes if you want. The more active you are in the chat, the more your chances go for winning. I'm hoping that people don't use bots and shit, right? That's my only fear for the chat. Because people be pretty weird with these robots these days. Lines tapped with the... Okay, sorry. $4.99 from Bo Fett. What's up with the account Quilted Diamonds that only Drake follows with 115 posts? Quilted Diamonds. You know, that's a good question, bro, because isn't there like some things in the zine? Quilted Diamonds. Wait. Quilted. I think I follow them too. Quilted Diamonds. This ain't it. Is this it? Oh, this is it. Only 1 follower and 1 following, 115 posts. 115 posts, eh? And Drake is confirmed to be the follower, right? Quilted Diamonds. What do you mean by Quilted Diamonds? What is a quilted diamond? What is it? Quilted diamonds refer to a pattern of crisscross stitching lines that create a diamond-shaped pockets on fabric, or a specific geometric arrangement in quilting jewelries or materials, primarily used to secure insulation jackets. Quilted diamond. Oh, okay, so this is a quilted diamond. Did he have anything in the zine that was like that? I should know off top by how much I looked at it, but Let me see. Let me see if we could see any references to that. I never thought about that. So, nothing here. Nothing here. No, 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 no. No, there's some kind of interesting ones towards the end. I don't know if it would be like a quilted diamond, though. Let's see. None of these things link. None of these things link. This is her face made out of diamonds. Brigitte Bardot. I don't know if you could call that a quilted diamond. Brigitte Bardot. Diamond face. What does it say? It doesn't really tell you much about it. I think this thing sold for like a couple $100K though. I don't know if it was Drake who bought it. Picture of diamonds. What else we got? Nothing there. Quilted diamonds. This one's kind of interesting too, chat. Like when you look at this and think about it, because it's got, it's got Vibes Cartel, who, and this is an interesting tie-in. I'll tell you guys about it now. So Vibes Cartel got convicted of a murder, right? Allegedly, he murdered someone, and during the trial, it was found that one of the jurors got paid. He was trying to bribe other jurors. Like he was literally trying to give other jurors money to like make them guilty, right? And the judge even knew about it. The judge found out that one of the jurors was doing this and still proceeded with the case. So he gets locked up for 13 years, and the whole time he's in prison in Jamaica, he's actively appealing, trying to be freed, right? Now, he didn't get freed until it took it to the Supreme Court, which is the highest court that you could go. Once he got to the Supreme Court, and they got it to that level, they deemed the case as, it was obviously corrupt. So he immediately gets freed, right? What's interesting about it is even when, like, you see these columns, like these types of columns are popular at courthouses. They're not like that type of architecture, like those specific columns like that. If you look up, like, let's say, Supreme Court of America, right? You have these columns are very common at courthouses. So is it possible, like, Drake, I think he does want to take his case the distance. Right now he's doing an appeal through the same court, right? It's very possible that Drake, I do think he's going to continue. Perhaps he knew, perhaps, I'm sure him and his legal team knew that it was an uphill battle to prove defamation in that court. But perhaps he's looking to take this thing, to the Supreme Court. I found that interesting. That was kind of a connection I made. And it's cool because it says the end, right? Which obviously this was the end for him, but is the end for Drake Supreme Court? Is that what's going to happen in the end? Right? Is that what's going to happen in the end? Because that's the only way that he got freed. That's the only reason why Vibes Cartel is free, is because of the Supreme Court. You could look it up. If it wasn't for the Supreme Court, he'd still be in there. It was the UK court. He secured a major legal victory in New York Supreme Court. I don't know if that's right. Major win in New York Supreme Court. Oh, I think this is for the wrongful. He sued them, but it was the UK court that got him out of there. Supreme though, right? So that's pretty interesting. Anyways, the quilted this little guy here, I don't know what he is. I don't know why he shows up twice. I can't find it. It's got the only thing that I could really notice about this thing is it has 3 teeth, which is like that's the only thing I've really noticed about him is he has 3 teeth and that's it. These blurry things, like remember the blur zine, right? But I do honestly feel like a lot of these things are gonna make more sense later with the album. Quilted Diamonds. I don't know if that design he's got on there is Quilted Diamonds. Right? Like these what are they called again? Chrome hearts. Obviously, like those show up in Iceman because when he's on that truck, he's decked out in that stuff, right? What does it say? The date. Yeah, okay. Let me keep going here. We got some more super chats. How come you didn't keep your second stream up? It's not my fault, bro. It's UMG. UMG flagged the stream and didn't give me an option. They took it down. $10 from my guy K-Dub. What's good? Hey, bro, 9:45. Freeze the world and twist. Let's go. Let's go. We're so close, man. He got sentenced to 35 years and did 13. Yeah, he did. Quilted diamond shape was projected on the CN Tower. One of the first photos that surfaced. Really? Really? Drake CN Tower projections. Was it really quilted diamonds? Let's see. Is that what you're talking about right there? Is that quilted diamonds? It's definitely like an interesting pattern, right? It kind of looks like are those ice blocks? That's interesting. That's mad interesting. 5 from Chris Wagon. Thank you, bro. Are you going live for episode 4 or nah? Right after or something? No, I'm going live during episode 4. You can watch it with me. Like I said, once it's on, I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to be there. I'll probably even hide my camera. Like, you won't even see me. And then once the episode's done, I'll pop back on. And we'll talk about it. And then we'll listen to the album. DJ K-Dub, plot twist on the CN Tower. Scary hours coming. Think so? Birdie. Is this my guy Birdie? Is this my intern Birdie? Shout out to my guy Birdie, man. Tonight about to be a movie, brother. Listen, man. Don't say a word, brother. Don't say a word. We got it. D1SG with the sub. Thank you. Launch tab. Please don't abandon the zine video after the drop. I cannot abandon the zine video because I put way too much time into it. There's like 2, almost 3 weeks of work gone into that. I can't abandon it. But I know what you mean because I do have a habit of putting a lot of work into things and then never following through. 5 from Dark Low. What do you think Iceman doing first week? I think it's doing easy 500. I think it's going to do between 5 and 6. 500 and 600. I think. Now, at the same time, there is the label. There is the fact that he's suing his label. They can pretty much do whatever they want, but obviously the more sales they get, the more money they make. So it's one of those catch-22s, I guess. Right? Let's see what... the timeline's kind of interesting right now because, like, every few... Drake, Iceman leak, what's this?
Yeah. Gotta look over my shoulder like, who's next? Can you please stand up? Who's next? Can you please stand up? All you niggas been shady as fuck, but will the real shady please stand up?
No, man, that is so fake. Like, and the fact that something like this will get posted and it got 81,000, 1.5K, 160 shares. Like, it's so blatantly fake. Like, you can tell immediately. Like, this sounds like this almost, it's so bad, it sounds like when AI first, like, really started doing this. Like, AI's gotten a lot better. Right?
Can you please stand up? All you niggas been shady as fuck.
It's so fake, man. It's so fake.
But will the real shady please stand up?
No, I don't know. If you can't figure that out, maybe music is not for you. Or your ears don't work or something. Like, that's not fooling anyone. Let me see here. Bo Fett, thank you for the 2, bro. Account might be another plot twist, but more direct. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting that he's the only one following this. Is he following this? Let's go Champagne Poppy. Let's go following. Type in Quilted. Yeah, he is the only one following it. That is pretty crazy. Did you guys notice when this account was first found, did it always have 115 posts, or are new ones being added? Because that's interesting, man. That's interesting. Quilted Diamonds. And he's the only one following it. That is very, very strange, man. Very strange. Interesting. $20 from Gerald Ma. Thank you, bro. The zine with the girl with the big melons. He spoke about a similar reference in an interview with Yachty. Not sure if it's related. No, it's interesting you brought that up because my guy Apox made the exact same connection. Like, Yachty made a metaphor towards Drake. We can bring it up. Also, 20 from my guy Amar. Thank you, bro. How do you feel about these leaks right now? Is this malicious or Drake's team? Are these throwaways? UMG plotting? I mean, we could speculate all day. Like, I obviously don't think that Drake is actively leaking songs that are, like, on the album. Like, the minute that I heard the 1 a.m. joint, the timestamp one, I kind of knew right away that wasn't a throwaway. It's too good. He's rapping crazy on it. Like, it's Edit's World amazing, the rapping. Right? So I can't see him throwing that away. And I can't see him leaking that on his own. So could the label be playing games? On one hand, yes, but on another hand, with this lawsuit going on, don't you think the label will be pretty crazy to be doing like all these dirty things to Drake right now? I feel like they got to be careful too. So I don't know how they're coming out. Obviously, it's someone who wants to fuck it up. But I feel like the buzz around Iceman, this just made people even more excited. Like, just look up any hip-hop media outlet right now or blog. That's all they're talking about is that record. That record alone can give a media outlet at least 10 different posts that they can make. Whether it's about Joe, there's a post there. There's a post about Kendrick. There's a post about Lucian. There's a post about Dr. Dre. You know, that one record, that makes for a lot of engagement, but it also makes for a lot of buzz around the project. So if he did leak it, it's pretty smart. And it's a pretty smart record to leak. You know? So that's how I feel about it, bro. I don't really know what else to say about it. But that Yachty interview, what you're talking about, Yachty interview with Drake. And we'll look,
bro, if Jason
we'll look up and we'll look it up here. We'll go show transcript. I think he says the word tits, right? Okay, right here.
But I did talk to a therapist one time, and he made this point about being like, you know, no matter what kind of woman you're chasing physically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you like ass, you like titties, you like he's like, you have the biggest tits in the room. He's like, you walk into any room and you have just the most gigantic tits. Nobody can think about anything else other than whatever your gigantic tits, which is you're Drake. I remember this about this guy. I remember that about this guy. I bet this guy does this. I bet this guy does that. Like all the preconceived notions, they're just like, they can't see past the gigantic tits unless they talk to you. And then they're like, oh, wow, like you're actually like, I mean, your tits are huge, but you're super smart.
Right.
You know, or like you're really nice and kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that definitely is a tie-in to that second page, right? And I got to give credit to my guy Apox on that because that was a connection he made. But it's also kind of double because, you know, the woman obviously stands as a metaphor for Drake being Drake. Like, I don't know how many times we've heard people say, like, you know, I think Yeet said it one time. He was like, yo, when I'm in a room with Drake, I feel broke. Like, lots of people have said that. Like, being in a room with Drake makes you feel like you're broke even when you're a millionaire. So this chick with the big tits, yeah, I mean, that's definitely a metaphor for him. But I think it's also a metaphor for what she's been reduced to. And it's the same thing for Drake because that's his image. He's Drake, right? This is what that's all people see when they look at her, right? So, yeah, good point from Geraldine. I hope I'm saying your name right, man. But thank you for the 5. 2 from DAP248. How will we win our prize? Is it during episode 4? Yeah, so it'll probably be. Well, I don't want to make people wait too long if they got work and shit like that, right? So maybe we'll do some of the draws after episode 4, and then we'll do some of the draws at the end of the Iceman album because we're obviously going to listen to the album, right? So we'll probably do both because some people might not be able to stay up. So we'll probably do it that way. Honestly, the amount of work I've been doing and how fast things have been moving, tomorrow I really got to sit down and figure out the giveaway, like how I'm going to structure it. You know what I mean? I got to make sure it runs smooth. So yeah. K-Dub with the 5. Thank you again. You seen the alphabet on the CN Tower? Twisting the M to the O to the B. Yeah, was it the alphabet? Was it the alphabet? I thought it was a bunch of random characters and numbers, but maybe.
Let's go. Yeah. Niggas get punched in the face.
Oh, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, yeah, you're right, bro.
Some TLC shit.
A, B, C, D, U, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. Yeah, it's the.
On the dead guys. Some TLC shit, cause my nigga, you gon' need a chili ice pack for your lip.
That looks so cool, man. 50?
Stop.
Why'd you say 50?
I'm back in your city tonight, walking around.
That is so cool, man. So cool, man. It's amazing that Drake is doing this in Toronto too, right? Like the city is going absolutely crazy. Even the mayor is saying she's excited. You know, this is where he's from, man. Like you got to think at one point, this was the place that you couldn't make it out of it in hip hop. It was just like you had to go to America. You could not do it from this city. A couple people came, like we got to talk about Cardinal and like people like that, but Drake really picked the locks to the door and kicked the fucking door in. Right? He kicked the door in big time. And it flew off the hinges. And it's been down ever since. And he's been dominating for 16, 17 years. So this is crazy cool that he's doing this in Toronto. I know everyone there is excited. $5 from Arex. From your stream earlier, one thing that was maybe missed was Drake's verse on Churchill Downs. Alludes to getting back at Push and now Duppy Pick posted. Yeah, he did, right? He did say something on Churchill Downs, didn't he? Churchill Downs Drake lyrics. Which part of the record was he? Let me go ahead.
Only roll the cribs on his wheel like motor.
Like, are you sure that's specifically about Pusha? My urges revenge are uncontrollable. I know we're getting older though, but I gotta get a dude back for that. It's non-negotiable. It's not even debatable. I'm getting so rich, my music's not even relatable. Oh, you're a girl. I'm sorry, Geraldine. I'm sorry. Geraldine. Okay. My bad. I hope I said that right. I hope I said that right. My bad. I love to have some ladies in the chat. Like it's a pretty male dominated channel for the most part. So I appreciate the 1% of you, 2%, or whatever my analytics say that check in. I always tell my girl, I'm like, you got nothing to worry about. Like, you got nothing to worry about. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is about Pusha or if it's about Ye or if it's about a whole lot of different people. I mean, yeah, it definitely could be about Pusha. $2 from Yo AJ. His jacket was quilted diamond, stitching, truck vid. That's what I was wondering. So let's look up. I think someone posted it. It was actually Certified Jared, my guy Certified Jared. He posted something earlier. Certified Jared. I guess I still don't know how Twitter works. I guess I just put in Jared. What the fuck? Yeah, put in a letter C and it pops up. I think he posted this earlier. Let me see. Like it was like a closer look at his fit. Okay, this is it right here. Octavian at Drake's house the night before the storm. So look, you see this, right? It looks like these were purchased because we were just looking at these in the zine. Right? Before the storm. Bro is fucking got the IV going crazy. Who's here? Matt Babel. I don't know who those other guys are. CN Tower. But there was a closer look. These look amazing. Like, that looks so cool, man. That looks really dope. Really dope. Alex Moss landed in Toronto with bags full of jewelry for Drake. Yo, these are some more pieces. There's more pieces coming. I'm assuming some of this might show up in the episode, I think one thing that we can expect from episode 4 is we're probably going to see all the people that are important to Drake. All the people that stuck by his side, all the people that stayed loyal. Obviously, his day ones like Nico, 40's going to be there, I'm sure. Wanda, people like Octavian, people like Johnny Manziel. I think all these people are going to make an appearance in episode 4. Honestly. But let's keep going. So Drake submitted the album. I could have sworn he posted his fit. Let's see. Maybe not. Let me type it in. Drake outfit ice truck. A closer look at Drake filming a music video. Let's see. I think we could see from here. Oh, is that a quilted? Ah, man, I know there's a better shot of this, of what it looks like. Drake quilted chrome, or no, what I'll put in Drake chrome hearts. That's what I'll put in, and I should get it, because I definitely saw something on the timeline. Drake chrome hearts. I don't know. Is that a quilted coat? It is, right? That is a quilted because it goes like this, right? Yeah, that looks like a quilted. Let's ask. Hold on. Yeah, that is kind of a quilted Diamonds design. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Right? That's exactly what he had on. Let me type it in again. Drake Chrome Hearts. That looks like it does. Am I reaching? It's definitely a 101 for sure. It looks like the hat that Octavian had that he was wearing was this one because you could see that one real diamond heart, right? I think there was some better shots of it though. Let me see. Let's see. I'm too broke to have chrome hearts. I don't know about you guys. Right? Let me see. His jacket had quilted. That's a good catch, yo, AJ. That was a good catch. I think it does have chrome quilted diamond stitching. And Geraldine, yeah, let me know if I said your name right. Thank you for the 2. Delush Pad Podcast with the $1. Thank you, bro. Thank you. So the whole timeline is going crazy right now, right? Episode 4 live from the 6 tomorrow. Ooh, this is the very top of the CN Tower, is it? Oh, or is this a different building that they're projecting it from here? Where's the CN Tower? This is the CN Tower, right? Oh, it's not at the top. It's like a couple. You know, I've been getting a lot of DMs from people like this, like showing me. I've been so busy to even like really look at it, but I've been getting some behind the scenes. Lots of people sending me like the people on the cruise and stuff have been sending me things like this. If Drake took the AK, maybe he'd be in jail, just based off the name that it spells. Crazy. People aren't even getting it though. Octavian via Instagram story. You got that Michael Jackson. This is I found his piece at one point. It actually you press the button and it sings the black and white song. Right? And then he's got this little Pinocchio. Which look, man, I found it interesting that Taylor Swift had something similar behind her in a stream. Damn near identical to this actually. Here we go. You know, this is the place. This is where the bra was hanging before. I don't know if it's there anymore. We got Noel. He's engineering the whole thing, I'm assuming. He's like the main engineer, right? Iceman. He's got some Iceman comics in the studio. Look at that. Drake got the Iceman character. Which editions are these? Number 1 in 4-issue limited series. Number 2 in 4-issue limited series. See, when it comes to shit like this, bro, you really almost got to look up what that particular comic was about. Because Iceman is in so many comics, so why does he have these ones? This is Drake's studio, I'm assuming. See, like it's good to go through Twitter sometimes because 1 a.m. Iceman, the rest are not. Will be a crazy day. That's the exact same thing I heard. Same thing as Rob guy's talking about. That's exactly what I heard as well. Alex Moss just came through with the bags. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at this. That looks dope. I like that. He whipped that up pretty quick, eh? He whipped that off pretty quick. The Iceman. Kevin Durant and Ben Don, both in Toronto with Drake.
Iceman shit, man. We got some shit on the way for y'all lads. Hey, man, we in the six with this shit, man. It's gonna be a cold motherfucking summer. Yeah, Iceman shit, man. We got some shit on the way for y'all lads, man. Y'all niggas thought shit was dead, man. This shit just started, man. You did. In the six with this shit with my boy Astor, man. This shit going the fuck on, man. Hide your hoe. Hey, man.
That's fire, bro. Like, yo, these are the guys that matter, though, man. These guys stayed loyal. Shout out to Kirko, too. Muggsy Bogues dunked for once. Even I'm a bit amazed. Someone give the kid a raise. That's crazy. Yeah, Muggsy, like, I'm not a big basketball guy, but I do remember that he was in Space Jam, right? He was the tiny monster in Space Jam. 5'3", Muggsy Bogues dunked for once. Even I'm a bit amazed. Someone give the kid a raise. That's pretty hard. That's pretty hard. Oh. So this one, it seems like I was told this is AI.
10 Escalades, blocking traffic, switching lanes. I don't wave, cause my tint's opaque like Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I was specifically told from someone pretty damn direct that this is fake. That this record's AI. I'll even post it. This is AI. Confirmed. Okay. Let me see. One more day. Kyrie Irving instantly turned off Kendrick Lamar and put on Drake.
I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you lie.
Yeah, this was around the time the record came out, right? The What Did I Miss record. Red flag, blue flag, green flag. Oh, yeah, I got to actually watch my guy Pox's video. I told him I'd watch it, and I didn't get a chance yet. And I like to support all the Drake creators that don't be snaky towards me. If they start getting snaky, I cut them off. Pox. Oh, how do I find... let me see. He put out a video today. I don't know if any of you guys watched it, but he's definitely doing his thing. Okay, so here he is, new video. Is this it? Okay. Let me see. I got to make sure. I got to make sure I get his video. He's tweeting a lot. He's tweeting a lot. I guess that, okay, wait. Tap in with my brother. Drops him 1 hour. Okay, he's Apox Music on YouTube. We'll watch his video. We'll watch his video. We got to show love, right? Look, I'm very supportive to pretty much the entire community, and I'll go out of my way to help people too. And anyone who knows me knows that. But if you start sending little slights and stuff like that, and I've been catching it for a little while, I put it off. After a while, it's kind of like, okay. All right. But anyway.
All right, y'all, we're about 3 days out from Iceman as of this recording. We're going to break down all the questions that we have leading up to episode 4, which is going to be happening this Thursday night, leading into the Iceman release. There's a ton of unanswered questions that seeds have been planted for along this rollout since the beef until now, and we're going to try to cover them all and see what predictions we can make and also what questions we're really going to have to keep an eye out for. So, number 1 on that list, the bag that Drake has been carrying since Manchester, and we still don't know what's in it. The diamond ring from the Family Matters music video, right as the line says Kendrick beat on his queen, never explained. The Finsta account called Quilted Diamonds, 1 follower, 115 posts, sitting there and still waiting. The countless references to the phones possibly being tapped, hotmoms.com, the Pinocchios, the guy at the top of the Suits theater, and Plot Twist 2.0, the folder Drake teased months ago.
Facts, man. There's like a lot of stuff that hasn't been answered for, man. There's stuff in the Family Matters video we still don't know about. There's so many fucking like things that have been left, like, there's a lot. There's a lot. And another thing too, bro, I always felt like 100 gigs. That's a lot of footage. That's a lot of stuff. Like, did he really put out 100 gigs, or is there actually more?
That still has not dropped through the 100 gigs website. In this video, we're going to cover all of these, what we know, what's been teased, and some light predictions for episode 4 and the album itself. And by the end of this video, you're going to have a great primer, and you'll see how it plays in just days before the Iceman release. And of course, if you're new here, it's always greatly appreciated to like the video, comment, and subscribe. It goes a long way, and I hope to see you back here. Now, let's get into it. So what's in the bag? As I like to refer to it, Chekhov's bag. And if you don't know, Chekhov's gun is a storytelling principle. If you introduce something in the second act, it has to pay off by the finale.
Yeah.
Now, you can't introduce to the audience a loaded gun and then never fire it. Now, in episode...
That's a fact. Yeah, like the build up around a bag is like pretty heavy duty at this point. He gets it from Central C. The bag is also camouflage too, right? It's something I noticed. But yeah, he's 100% right. Like, there needs to be a payoff. I think the main payoff is, 1, what is in the bag? 2, who are the Pinocchios? And what are they, like, what's the point of the Pinocchios? Like, the finale's got to tie all this together. It's got to finish the story. And it's got to fill in some gaps that we've been wondering about.
Episode 2, Drake gets handed the bag by Central C in Manchester, and from that point on, the bag goes everywhere with it. He takes it to Milan, he takes it to the woman's apartment, almost gives it to the Suits, takes it to the club with Yeet, then he takes it to the spot in the end where the Pinocchios corner him, and episode 3 ends in a cliffhanger. That bag has been in base...
You say I don't fuck with rap rhetoric no more? Of course I do, bro. I talk to him all the time. He's a close friend. We're going to have to watch his video too. 100%. No, I talk to him daily. I definitely fuck with him.
Basically every...
You say Ben Dorado posted? Okay, 1 second. I see you, Sid. We'll watch this and then we'll continue.
Every scene since it was introduced. So what's in the bag? It has to pay off. I'll give my own speculation on it at the end of this video, so stick around. Next up, number 2, we have the diamond ring. Now, this one goes back a little further to the Family Matters music video. Drake's diss track aimed at Kendrick during the battle of 2024. At the end of the video, there's a shot that literally zooms in on the diamond ring hanging from Drake's neck. Now, that exact moment, that shot lands.
Like, see, I've never wondered, like, someone was telling me that they thought this was Pharrell's ring, but like, and they were able to match it pretty good. But the thing is, like, I went through those auctions, like the auctions that Pharrell and Nigo put off, because Nigo actually is his partner who did ice cream with him, right? The ice cream brand. And Nigo had a bunch of jewelry too. So Nigo did his auction with his jewelry. Drake grabbed all that from Pharrell's business partner. And then Pharrell did his, and Drake grabbed all that. We only found out at Family Matters that he actually bought the Nigo stuff too. But one of the things that wasn't amongst those auctions was a diamond ring. There was no diamond ring in those auctions. So although you can kind of match it to Pharrell's ring, because if you look up Pharrell, you could kind of match it, but I don't think he had that ring up for auction. Right?
As the line, they hired a crisis management team to clean up the fact that you beat on your queen, is said. So this one really seems way too deliberate to be a coincidence, and something I really do think we need the answers for. Now, could it be a ring that Whitney once had? Something that was tied to Kendrick's past? We know Drake loves to buy up other rappers' belongings when they're up for auction. So this one is kind of hard to predict, but hopefully we get some closure on that in one way or another. Now, that could come in a multitude of ways. Again, there's many different reveal methods that, could end up coming into play. Now, number 3, we got the Quilted Diamonds Finsta account. So a Finsta or fake Instagram is his.
Leroy says the ring isn't an Easter egg. It's just a prop. It's not that deep. I don't know, man. Like the fact that I don't think, I mean, you could be right, but the fact that like that's what he ends the video off with, right? Like a major flex, like I got this, right? So why did he end off one of the most important, really the most important music video of his career and one of the most important moments of his career with that ring? With this look on his face. That's how the video ended. So I don't know about that, bro. I think there's something to it. I don't think it's just a prop. I don't think he got it from the dollar store, right? I think there's something to it.
The album could be like receipts that Drake wants the world to see. There's a number of things, and it's hard to predict exactly, but I really do think we're going to get to see what's inside that account at some point in the next coming weeks. So then we have the bra in the Family Matters music video. Now, this one in the studio scenes at the end of the Family Matters music video, where the entire last verse is directed at Kendrick solely. Now, the bra that's hanging in the studio is really highlighted in the main part of the camera frame, and just after that, it cuts to the sign that says recording, which is lit up in red. This one seems to be directed at Kendrick as well, but will this tie into a reveal, like maybe something on Quilted Diamonds, or even in episode 4 or some...
I don't know, man. Like, you know, if there's any indication of how he's feeling about shit, I mean, he went off on Kendrick on that 1 a.m. joint. He's pretty direct. He's still dissing him. So, you know, and he's right. Like, I've never, ever been able to, like, how could you figure out who this bra belongs to? It belongs to one of the women connected to one of these rappers or one of his enemies. It belongs to someone, right? This dude gets thousands of bras thrown at him on stage. So I don't know why he's got this one up there. It belongs to someone.
Lyrics on the album could hint at the meaning behind this, but I think that is something worth keeping in mind as we approach the release date. Now we have the heavy theme of phones. Now, Drake has kind of been hinting at the idea of phones being tapped for a large portion of his career. It goes back to that line, must have never had your phones tapped, all that yapping on the phone shit. I think that's like a decade-old line now. This also connects to the Bell payphone outside his house, the Bell Instagram post that he made, I think, a few months back. Then there was the line on Heart Part 6, got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. That seems very deliberate.
It is.
Most Drake fans are aware that he's brutally honest in his raps.
Yeah, like, that's the thing, too, and I feel like he's playing the long game at this point. Like, I feel like he's been sitting on a bunch of shit. I don't know what it is exactly, but I do think there's more. And there's definitely, you can't ignore the number of references to phones and recordings. You just can't.
Sometimes to his own detriment, where real people take issues with it, whether it's people from his past or celebrities. Like, this has happened a numerous amount of times. Then there's the Which One episode 2 post that he made recently, where the word clone is kind of highlighted right there in the center of the picture. Now, this could be a possible connection to phone cloning, which is another way of tracking people's phones, listening to people's calls, and accessing other people's information. And of course, there's the heaviest reference of them all, which is the Nokia music video and song. Obviously, who's calling that shit? And then at the end of the video, there's the owls on the cell tower, which is very ominous.
Yeah, this is ominous. Like, all the owls up on the phone line, bro. Like, yo. This is crazy. They must have built this thing to make it look like this. You know, they obviously built this, but they clearly commissioned 6 out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there only 5? No, I think there's another owl behind them. But either way, like, they got these owls to make this shot. These are real owls.
So there's many clear and deliberate indications that he might know some stuff. Will we get a reveal on that? I'm not quite sure.
Owls are pretty cool, eh? Like, they're pretty cool animals. I like watching, like, the stuff about the animals and stuff and figuring out, like, I was watching one about crows. Crows can, like, remember faces and, like, patterns and Like crows are really, they're mad smart.
I'm hoping we get some more information regarding this heavy theme that we've seen for months now. So next up, we got hotmoms.com.
Yeah.
Now, this one has been in place since I think approximately 2023. It's been on shirts, on his cars. He referenced it in the For All the Dogs intro. It's on site like .com, put a baby in you, you're a hot mom. There's other rumors that have been circulating that that website that he has is going to turn into like a merch line of some kind, but I don't know how much concrete, base those rumors have.
I heard the same thing. I heard that it was tied to merch.
We'll have to see. Next up, we got the Pinocchios.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, the Pinocchios are going to be in play in episode 4.
Yes.
But the question is, are we going to get these masked figures revealed? Now, there's been a lot of speculation. Could the Pinocchios represent Kendrick, Lucian, John Janik? There's a number of people, Kojo, that they could represent. Will we get a payoff moment where there's a direct connection and there's a reveal that happens that is unmistakable, identifying somebody as one of the Pinocchios? Or will they be left as a bit of a speculative thing and metaphor?
That's a good question. Like, I feel like he's kind of at least got to make it a little bit obvious, like at the end, who they are. Like, I don't think any of them are going to be unmasked because, like, to unmask them, you would have to have the actual person. Like, I doubt Lucian's going to be in the video dressed up like a Pinocchio, right? Or Kendrick. But I do think there needs to be a bit of payoff there
for people to make their own connections. Again, we're going to have to wait and see on this one in episode 4, and I don't really have a concrete prediction for this one. This also leads us to the guy at the top of the theater with the suits. Now, in episode 3, there was a guy who kind of motioned at Drake when he walked into the theater room to go down to the lower level where he would have the meeting with the main suit, where he almost hands him the bag, but then he sees Pinocchio in the background and Drake takes the bag and leaves. Is there going to be a reveal on who that guy was, or was it an insider giving him information? There was a very deliberate moment where we see Drake look up at the guy and then he
Yeah, there was, bro. There was.
motions at him, and then Drake goes down to the lower level. So this is just something to keep in mind, probably a lesser significant one, but definitely something you want to keep your eye out for in episode 4. And then last up, we have the idea of there being a guest in episode 4. We had guests in episode 2 and 3. We had Central C in episode 2. Obviously, he gave Drake the bag. We had Yeet in episode 3, as well as KD. And Yeet was one of the few people who had direct dialogue in the episodes, which was very interesting. So Yeet had his music featured along with the song Doghouse, which was premiered and hit streaming after the episode. Central C also had his music featured with his own song that was featured in episode 2 that would...
I feel like Yeet might make a return because I think they kind of set it up for Yeet to make a return, especially when he said, like, I got that thing set up for you if, in case things go, So I think it's possible that Yeet makes a return.
Later be on his project, All Roads Lead Home. So there is a pattern of Drake showcasing other talent in the episodes. Up to episode 4, it begs the question, are we going to see another rapper feature or another artist featured in the episode in the live stream itself? Obviously, people would guess, 21 Savage is a pretty, logical connection there for him to be in the episode. Or we could see a Toronto artist, someone like Pressa or Smiley, perhaps. There's an obvious subplot here, other characters who Drake has relied on. I think it's definitely going to happen. And my personal prediction is Sexy Red, because not only has she remained loyal to Drake throughout the entire beef, one of his first features after the beef was with her over the BBL Drizzy beat on her album. And the main reason, though, why I think she will be in episode 4 is because she's going to be performing the following night, May 15th, in Toronto. So it would make the most sense.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, we were talking about this too before. Like, it makes total sense for her to be in the episode because she's there she's performing the next night, which Drake will probably pop out to this, possibly.
for her to be in the episode. So when you have all those in mind, you got to think that there is going to be a payoff that we are going to get from either some of these subplots and themes or all of. Now, the Iceman rollout has been cross media by design: music, video, social media, live streams, real world physical activations, and fan interactions, all working together as one story.
Yeah.
It started with a cryptic plot twist finsta where fans were puzzled by what was being posted, and the legend Faizan on Twitter made the first connection: the blue, green, red, and Iceman being the album name.
So I gotta apologize to this Faizan guy because I thought that Drake and Driver, licensed Drake and Driver, came up with that, but really it was this dude. So I'm gonna have to make a tweet about that because I tweeted that I thought Drake and Driver did. I didn't give this guy the credit. So shout out to him, man. That's a crazy connection.
Now, that spread into organic word of mouth throughout Twitter all the way back in August 2024. And these themes and theories have continued from then.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, right? Like, you know, Drake never really, like, Drake kind of put out the plot twist, and then he let the fans kind of figure it out. He let the fans figure out the Iceman shit, right? And the connections. Like, it took him a while to even acknowledge Iceman. Like, it took several months after people made the connection for him to really validate it, you know? So he's doing it in a completely different way. He's doing it in a completely different way that engages the fans.
Until now. And then came Some Sexy Songs for You, which was a token that Drake gave to the fans of appreciation. He even says it on Gimme a Hug. He says, "Appreciate the fans rocking with me. This is really just a small token." And then there was cryptic thematic hints throughout about the position he was in. Even in the lyrics for CN Tower, he starts.
You say there's new leaks, Banksy? Someone said, anyway, shout out to my guy, Apox, man. Like, look, he's running it up. He got 7,800 views on this video. I got a comment. This was so good, bro. Keep killing it. Gotta put a Canada emoji. The Canadians are taking over. The Canadians are taking over. All right, so what you're saying, someone said Ben Dorado made a post. Benny boy. Ben. Man, I don't know why sometimes, like, it don't load. Because I thought I had pretty good internet. The best, I asked them for the best internet that money could buy. Let's see. What did Ben post? May 14th, 9:45. So that's it? That's what he posted? He's got a blue outline around the 4, hey? You notice that? The one in the middle. The only one that has that outline is the 4. The 4 has the blue, subtle blue outline around it. Subtle blue. Like a light blue stroke. That's interesting. Let me get to a couple super chats here. 2 from Dr. Aniki again. Thank you, bro. I win a box for directing you to the Amazon exclusives. Listen, man, I can't give the boxes away like that, but I do appreciate you. If you think that Drake's going to do the Amazon stuff, he probably will sell over 1 million. If he does that, we got to see, right? Banana Boom with the 5. Real spill. It actually has been a colder theme, usually, like, literally. Big facts, bro. Big facts. Thank you for the 5 and the support. $2. JRMF. Joe Budden afraid. That's the diss track to Drake. I've been saying for a long time that Joe Budden has the best Drake diss tracks because he laid the blueprint for Pusha T and Kendrick. Kendrick pretty much sat back with a notepad, watched all the people that diss Drake, searched every Reddit conspiracy theory that ever existed about Drake, and then he even went on Twitter and found some lines for Drake. And he was doing that for like a good 10 years, right? Kendrick was obsessively, like, Drake was out Drake was out breaking record after record, putting out albums, giving the fans music. Kendrick was just stewing at home, stewing over Drake, surfing Reddit, surfing Twitter, and waiting for the day that he finally gets to battle Drake. That's Kendrick, the biggest hater. The biggest hater. 5 from Geraldine again. Thank you, Geraldine, for the super chats. I feel like 100 gigs was Drake checking the temp after the beef and seeing if he needs the label, kind of seeing where his fans are at. So I look at it in a couple different ways, right? Like, because I always found it interesting that Drake leaked his own music, and I was curious, was Drake trying to get data? Was Drake trying to get data from those songs? So he ran this page up first, and then after like a couple days or a week, he dropped music on there, right? And I think what he was probably looking for too was actually like the data of just how many people would run to this page, how many people would listen, stuff like that too, right? And I think he also did it to slight the label, because at this point, the lawsuit wasn't out. And I think, at a particular point during the battle, I think eventually Drake stopped answering them. And I think they started to sweat. I think a lot of the big dogs were hitting his phone, who's calling my phone, and I don't think he was answering them. And I think the first time they really heard from Drake was this account, Plot Twist. And the first time they really heard from him was the music that he leaked. And I think that was him saying a big fuck you to them, right? I'm going to leak my own shit. It didn't take long for UMG to flag it and upload it to streaming. Shortly after, then we got the lawsuit, right? So I think that's a big part of the plot twist and what happened. Right? Change your font on the chat screen. Oh, okay. Let me see. Stream. I got to go. That font, let me see real quick. I will change it. You guys could tell me what looks best. Stream elements. Stream elements. My chat stream. Edit. Okay, so you said right now it's black. So what color should I make it? It shows up pretty clear here. But on my screen, it kind of looks a bit dull, right? Let me see settings. Position and style. Text settings. Enable custom font. Pick a font. Bold. Oh, I think if I bold it, it will be better. And then a text stroke. I bolded it. I'll bold it, and I'll see how that looks. Secondary text shadow. Yeah, okay. I think that'll pop more. Let me save that. And then see what it does. Okay, so that looks a lot better now, right? I think you can read it now. Can't wait to be... okay. That seems a little bit better. You guys agree? Now try reading chat. Lupe Fiasco. Okay. I hear you guys. Hold up. Instagram, Lupe Fiasco. You guys do know that, like, Lupe hates Kendrick, right? I feel like Lupe feels like Kendrick is one of those people that kind of took what he was doing, or like obviously the styles are similar, but Kendrick just had so much more great success with it. And I feel like Lupe's always been, look, Lake Como. See that? Lake Como, ... Wait a minute. Was Kendrick ever in Lake Como? Lake Como. Let's just look this up. Kendrick Lamar concert after a Lake Como adventure.
The sun came out to play for our boat day in Lake Como. This is part 9 of our realistic Italy honeymoon where we spent.
Okay. You guys are too rich. I don't want to hear you richies. Let's go. So, yeah, that's interesting. I mean, look, Lupe is Team Drake, man. Like, if we go to Lupe Fiasco Twitter, he's been on Team Drake. He's been on Team Drake. Let's search him. Search. Let's go Lupe Fiasco and then type in Drake. Looks like Drake. First of all, Drake is fucking all our bitches, even the ugly ones. Secondly, well, ain't really a second one. But if it was, oh my. I'm sharing this. This is funny. First of all, Drake is fucking all of our bitches. Even the ugly ones. Secondly, well, ain't really a second one. But if it was, oh man. That's funny. He's floating. Drake on one song. This is album of the year. Scorpion, one song in, he's floating at Drake. Album of the year. You be like, Drake, you know I ain't broke. Start second guessing yourself. Make you check your own closet to make sure that LV is still there. The insecurity. Yo, this is exactly what Drake was talking about, being the one with the big tits. You be like, Drake, you know I ain't broke, right? Start second guessing yourself. Make sure your own closet still got LV in there. The insecurity. So look, this guy's a real supporter of Drake. Even if he was like, ooh, did you see what A Verb did to Disaster? Angry Drake looking ass. Disaster, angry Drake looking ass. That's funny. I'm not battling Drizzy Drake whack ass. And all 30 of you angry Drake fans can fall on a sword. Oh. Okay, so I guess he didn't always like Drake. Drake be like, y'all dudes still going to sleep? I ain't slept in 55 weeks. But Drake, I be tired, man, and sleep is a natural part of human life. So look, I know he paid big support in the battle as well to Drake. Drake really good at making you feel broke, even though you don't even be broke. See what I'm saying? Let me see what we got here. Dirt, check the chat. Damn, new leaks. Okay, what's the new leak? What's the new leak? Is it on YouTube? Give me a song title. What is the leaks? Drake leaks.
Me dead to rights. Nothing ever happened. They fed you lies.
Drake leak. This one, National Treasure. Like, I mean, people are constantly leaking stuff. So you guys gotta give me a title. Leaks from Amazon? Leaks, wait for album. Leaks from Amazon? What do you mean leaks from Amazon? Huh? More AI? What do you mean by leaks from Amazon? Go to Amazon? Okay, let me type in, like the Drake warehouse. Okay, it's still exactly the same as it was, right? Or is it? Yeah, I don't think it changed since Valentine's Day, right? You say they're trolling? Oh, yeah, I'm gullible. You guys could get me with anything, man. I'm pretty dumb when it comes to that stuff. Dirt is Glaze Maxon? To be fair, though, Royce is still a god MC. Yeah, Royce is nice. It's in the box in the warehouse. It's in the box. You guys are fucking with me, aren't you? Man, the whole chat is trolling me right now. I don't even know what to be saying. Dirt, check the chat. Damn. Dream Lit Beats with the 269. Love your videos, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. DJ K Dub, 4 videos with the 5. Thank you, bro. You think there's gonna be 4 music videos? We'll have to see. Reed Rico, love your content with the 5. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Trash bag to those trolling. Trash bag emojis to the people trolling. Search these song names. I'm in class and I'm watching Dirt. Oh, well, pay attention, man. Pay attention. Not the class, but to me. Dirt is Cockmaxon. Ack on the way to Toronto. Is he? Jay-Z loves to vacation at Lake Como. Does he really? You know, the one thing that's interesting though, yeah, they're frequent visitors to Lake Como, Italy. Here's the thing though. Out of all the shit that he talked about on that 1 a.m. in Albany, he didn't. I don't think he mentioned Jay-Z. He mentioned Kendrick. He mentioned Joe. He mentioned, like, I think there's some stuff for Pusha on there. There's some stuff for Lucian. There's some shit for Dr. Dre. I don't think he mentioned Hove. I don't think he did. Or I don't think there were any subs for Hove, just off the couple listens I had. 5 from my guy K-Dub. Border Around a 4. Episode 4. 4 music videos. Okay, I see what you did there. I'm not mad at that. Joe Budden said he was sleepwalking naked. Didn't make the album. It did make the album. It did make the album. That track is on the album. It is. Are all the leaked songs real? The 1 a.m. is real. Is on the album, as far as I know. The New Orleans one's fake. It's AI. And the Supermax one is, I think it's real, but I don't think it's on the album. Hasta la vista? Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista, baby. Let me see. Hasta la vista? Drake, hasta la vista.
Yeah.
Fake.
Gotta look over my shoulder like.
Fake.
Who's next? Can you please stand up? Who's next? Can you please stand up?
It's fake. It's fake. It's AI. It's AI. I could tell immediately.
All you niggas been shady as fuck.
Yeah, it's easy to tell it's AI. Look, like you just gotta listen just a little bit, right? Like you could tell it's kind of choppy. Like this is not even good AI.
But will the real shady please stand up?
This is the same one I listened to earlier. Yeah, no, it's definitely not real. Let it play. Why though?
It's usually on them, so I feel like for once they was hyped to have me jammed up. Niggas had their knee pads on all.
No. It's not real. It's not real. It's fake, bro. It's fake. Let's do another quick scroll through the timeline, see what people are saying. Very quickly, Lupe Fiasco, Lake Como. He's supporting the boy. Drake references Kendrick Lamar. What is it, the braids? Even if I cut him, I can never fade. I mean, it's Drizzy Drake. Let's go. To be number one, you got to lead the way. And to hold something over my head forever, you're still a couple feet away. Plot twist, the owl will never seize the cage. The owl only wakes up to seize the day. Talking about hiding a bobby, maybe y'all should read a page. Iced out crosses on their necks, thinking Jesus saves. Well, even if he does, either way, the blasphemy you talk to me know your amazing grace gonna be delayed. You dudes should be ashamed. The fact you had to bring those talks to get some decent plays, goodness gracious. God want to wipe that little smug look off your fucking face. All you really did was cap like uppercase, dodge the truth, but still managed to finally get hit that like you run a base. Dude saw you at first. You need him, so you at home now. It's just like a double play. Bars. Kendrick could never. Kendrick don't rap like this, man. He don't. He just don't. People get really in awe about Kendrick because he'll rap fast. But then when you actually look at it, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. Drake ain't even in the league of rap. This is poetry. I don't even know what to believe anymore. Say it ain't so. This is real, though. This is real. Iceman will enter into a new prime.
Drake gets his flowers, too. We can't keep tying in K-Dot to Drake all the time. Drake gets his flowers, too. You're talking about the boy himself, where he transcended so many haters that were telling him he couldn't amount to shit, and he ended up doing some legendary shit that it won't be topped, you know what I mean?
It'll never be topped, and that fucking little Kendrick ain't gonna do it either. Little Kendrick ain't gonna do it. Kendrick Lamar fans are either shy. Okay, the Muggsy Bogues one's funny though. Like that's a funny short joke. Like I feel like at times with Kendrick the short jokes are played out, but at the same time I feel like I think this is something he's insecure about, right? Because you see him wearing those like platform shoes, like he's trying to gain a couple inches. Every time you see this dude in the photo, this is him. Why does he do that? Why does he do that? Why is he always fucking on his knees, man? If he's not embarrassed or insecure about it, right? So I think Drake knows this and he keeps exploiting it. Like, it's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That's a good short joke. It is it the fair skin or the Jewish roots? Why people want to see Nazi me on top of the mountain? Interesting. Why people want to not see me on the top of the mountain? Interesting. Is that a yay? Is that a yay thing? My guy Lines Tap with the 216 chat. How don't you know AI? Stop telling dirt bullshit. Lines Tap, what size shirt are you too? Because I got a big Nocta and OVO pack coming my way. And I wouldn't mind sending you something, bro. I wouldn't mind sending you something from that pack. Ride Flyer with the 10. Thank you, bro. Where do you think Iceman will rank in Drake's discography? That's tough, bro, because he's done so much, right? He's given us so much. I can't rank it right yet. I can't rank it until I hear it. He's done too much. That's a really tough question, bro. I'm expecting a lot from Iceman, but he's done a lot. He's done a lot, right? Only Nas texted me congratulations. I was depressed when Snoop posted Taylor Made. But these ain't victim-ass raps.
10 Escalades, blocking traffic, switching lanes. I don't wave, cause my tent's opaque like
Fake.
Bruce Wayne, playing Wayne. I don't wave, cause my...
Also AI. Lost in Vegas. These guys... Oh, yeah, these guys are breaking down the suit bar, or the scheme, right? It feels like I gotta lie to even tie, so I don't know if these are wins or not, based on what's suitable now. Pop stars are rapping better than the rappers. That's a fact. That's a fact. My OVO insider slacking. We got numbers with Stadium. Yo, Pox is really outside, man.
Yeah, man. You know, I had to come check it out for myself. It's all blue, green, red with the checkered flag right at the top there.
Yo, that's surreal to be there in person. This is iconic, man. See, I got to move to Toronto, man. I got to move to Toronto, I think.
It's a stadium at the bottom of...
Because, look, if I was in Toronto right now, I'd be doing, like, street content and everything. I'd be out on the street interviewing people and asking questions and making content and linking with people in Toronto and people in OVO. Like, I'd be doing all types of shit.
But I think... Bunch of numbers, man. I'm gonna be real. I have no idea what's going on with a lot of it, but...
I'm going to tell you right now, this is a real, genuine, good dude right here. I spent a lot of time on the phone with him. He's a genuine, good dude.
All I know is that tomorrow night's going to be nuts. Shit. Sweet.
That looks pretty dope. That looks really dope. Nathaniel with the 2. Thank you, bro. We're watching a movie tomorrow. Gonna get popcorn. Yo, I when it comes to popcorn, I literally eat popcorn every night. I'm a popcorn connoisseur. Like, there's not a night that goes by that I don't devour a bag of popcorn. Huge fan of popcorn. 5 from Minutemen. Yo, Matt. I think Zetra Screw kind of sounds AI. But what about Twin Souls? Zetra Scrow? Zetra Scrow? I don't think I heard any of these. Zetra Scrow. Drake.
Yeah, I wrote this other song.
These are coming out right now, right? Interesting. Bro, I love this. I kind of like it. Yeah, not really listening. Oh, shit. He finna get boring. Wait, let me see.
It's called You're Never Home. I'm drunk and my brother's giving out rides home. Hotel is an hour drive, it didn't feel long at all.
No, it's got that, like, you can hear it where it gets, like, choppy. You guys know what I'm talking about? Just listen.
Hotel is an hour drive, it didn't feel
drive, like it
long at all. See, this not even a weekend. I've never had a real job, but I sure made a living. See, this not even a weekend. I've never had a real job, but I sure made a living. Like a rock star living.
I don't know, though. I don't, like...
And my sweet Georgia just tastes like a...
This sounds like the type of record that the homeboy, what's his name? The big country dude, Morgan Wallen. But I do think it's AI, honestly.
Rockstar living.
Yeah, I'm not expecting this on Iceman. But, like, who's this dude that's leaking this shit? Let's see. You got to look at some of the other stuff he leaks. He usually just puts beats on here. West Side Gun, Drake, Iceman type beat. Infinite type beat. He's a producer. He's probably just trying to get some clout. Let's see. Hits and misses. Yeah, because he's doing those type beats, right? So he's probably a producer. Yeah. I don't know, man. We're just going to have to wait and see, right? Birdie, you could tell Drake lines be inspired from battle rap, other than the obvious fact he's been at a couple battles. No, that's a fact, bro. You could tell by the schemes he uses too, right? Like, even in Family Matters, like I've watched so much battle rap at this point that I could just tell. Like, when he does the our son should go play at the park. You know, that's like a battle rap scheme, right? Like, he goes, why would you never hold your son and tell him say cheese? We could have let the kids. Okay, that's not the part. Our sons. Yeah. Our sons should go play at the park. 2 light-skinned kids to shoot, unless you don't want to be seen with it. And then, some classic schemes for sure. Like this whole scheme around your brother Jermaine, but you want him to stay out of the light. Like you could definitely do that as like a battle. It'd be like, your darkest secrets are coming to light. It's all on your face, like what happened to Mike. Oh shit! Like it's all making sense. You know the way they get on, right? Yeah, I could see it. He studies that shit, right? He studies battle rap. RF with the sub. Leroy Pipe 216. Name my son Oliver Aubrey in 2025. Send me a pack. Yo, that's really, really dope, bro. Oliver Aubrey. That's cool. That's cool, man. Very dope. Zetra Scroll. Fake? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. You're saying it's not AI? Twin Souls leak is real. Please react. It's so real. Twin Souls. Twin Souls Drake. Same dude again. 1 hour ago, this guy.
Word around town, it's a new body on Keisha. Yeah. Left for a couple months, came back with some new features. Yeah. Got you second guessing everything you told yourself you never needed. Damn. Got you looking in the mirror at yourself, got you thinking deeper. Hey, word around town, it's a new body on.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's real or not. Where are these coming from, first off, chat? Like, when you're looking, right? When you're looking, like, where are you finding these? You guys find them on Twitter, like someone's posting them? Who's finding these? Come on, bro. That ain't AI.
On Keisha. Can't nobody tell her shit, that shit done soften up. She gon' pop out to the club and watch them offer up. She just had an athlete cop her on my truck. And it's all cause of new features. It's all cause of new body. It's Big Keisha. For real. Special treatment going crazy. She ain't thinking about no baby, just a Coke bottle. The way she walk when that shit wobble, it's a real problem. Fell in love with this lifestyle cause she came from the bottom. She remember.
I'm gonna find out right now if this is real. Twin Souls? It's probably a little bit late to text people now, but I'll like if this still stands tomorrow, we'll find. I guess we're gonna find out pretty soon too, right?
Messages and act like she never saw him. Same for niggas that give her a number, she take it but never call him.
I don't know. That sounds pretty choppy right there. Listen to that.
Cause she came from the bottom. She read messages and act like she never saw him. Same for niggas that give her a number, she take it but never call him. Word around town, spread like the local column. It's Big Keisha. Word around town, it's a new body on Keisha.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Leroy Pipe. Oh, okay. Marco got game. Thank you for the 5. Off topic, but may you please give my photography page a quick verbal shout out on stream as the #1 photographer in Arkansas. Absolutely. Yo, my guy Marco got. Wait, hold on. I gotta give you a drop. Yo, I gotta give a huge. Wait, let me go on to your page. Marco got game photography. This you? From Toronto? No, you said Arkansas. Okay, I'll just give you the drop. Yo, shout out to my guy Marco got game. This dude is a #1 photographer in Arkansas. Amazing work. Yo, shout. Okay, wait, let me try it again. Look, I don't get asked to do drops. So I'm pretty. Yo, huge shout out to my guy Marco. Huge shout out to my guy Marco got game, man. This dude is like the top photographer in Arkansas. Definitely check him out. Let me know if that was good, if that's satisfactory. All right. But at the same time, I would like to at least drop your socials, bro. Plug your shit. This one's the hardest to detect. Man, hell no, that's AI. He would never rush over his bars like that. No, it's weird. Yeah, I don't think it's real. Ugh, Dirt, I can't send a dono to you. It's okay, man. You can ask a question in the chat. I think Drake was too comfortable before the battle. Now he got something to prove. LOL, nice. See, it took me like 4 or 5 tries. You should see when I'm reading the script. I'll be like, I'll be reading like the same thing 10 times before I get it right. I'm from Arkansas. Never heard of him. Hey, don't disrespect Marco. He's the best. He's the best photographer out of Arkansas, hands down. Vocal Pineapple. Songs are from the Leak CX form, not this. Okay. Yeah, they're coming from somewhere. 3 a.m. in Arkansas. This is exactly how AI artists are taking over. Now people can't tell the difference. It's sad. Here's the thing, bro. It's only going to get better. It's still not quite there yet, but it's at the point now where we're doing this. We got to really try and listen for like these little intricacies of like where you could tell. This isn't the Drake we want to hear on Iceman, respectfully. Where is the ice in this? Do not fuck with Marco. Exactly. Okay, Dirt, I'm going to respect your wishes. Exactly. Can you shout out DJ One Trance as the top DJ in Chicago? Yo, I got to... Wait, okay. Yo, shout out to my guy, DJ One Chance. This guy's actually going crazy in Chicago right now. Definitely the best DJ in Chicago. My guy, DJ One Chance. Should I do it again? Yo, as far as I'm concerned, the top DJ right now out of Chicago is definitely my guy, DJ One Chance. Dude's going crazy. Pay attention. Is that better? I thought that was my best one. $5 from Marco got game. Thank you. My page is Why Rush Greatness. Just started my page literally in February. That's my @ Thank you so much, bro. No problem, man. Let's take a look. Now we got to check and see what I'm co-signing. Watch now. It's like a bunch of like crazy racist stuff, and I just get like completely canceled. I hit you with the follow, bro. Okay, not bad. Doing some wedding stuff. It's like some nice photography to me. So you're doing some album covers and stuff too? The Princess and the Frog. That's hard. Okay, this is for a wedding, right? All right. Keep doing your thing, man. Don't quit the dream. Don't quit the dream, bro. Not Tube Cap with the 290. Will the song Plot Twist be on the album? I was actually listening to that today, you know. And it's pretty hard, but I don't think it's going to be on it. Like the track Plot Twist, right? Is this at a bar mitzvah or something? They're going crazy. Yo, I gotta pull up to one of these bar mitzvahs at some point. Like the place that I'm from, like where I grew up, like I don't think I ever met a Jewish person, like growing up, where I grew up. There's like none. Watch, Newfoundland. How many Jewish people? There's only 200 to 240 Jewish people living in the entire province of where I'm from. Like, what's the population of where I'm from? Population of Newfoundland. That's the whole province. 500. There's 500,000 people where I'm from, and only 200 people are Jewish. I would say that's probably because maybe that's why we're so fucking broke. It's a have. They call it a have-not province. It's like there's just no money there, right? And by the way, that's a joke. That's not me being anti-Semitic. It's just a joke. It's comedy. It's just not real. Dirt. You think I'm AI? At some point, I'm gonna be able to kick back and relax, man, and like let the AI do its thing. You're gonna think it's me, but really, I'm playing golf somewhere, and I'm just printing money. You say move? When you coming to New York, bro? I gotta go to New York because I gotta go to the Mecca. I gotta see all these like new, like these hip hop landmarks and go to the museums and go to like the birth of hip hop. Like I got to go there and just do like a crazy, crazy hip hop historic run. Dirk, do you have a definitive way to detect AI music? I don't actually. There probably is a tool. There might be a tool out to do it. But bro said 200 too many. That's crazy. You coming to Montreal here? Go Habs, go. I would love to, man. My dad actually just went to his first Montreal game ever. He's been a Habs fan forever. I'm a DJ for Hot 97. Oh, DJ Mars, you're a DJ for Hot 97. Ah. I think you followed me the other day, right? Was that you? DJ Mars. Hot 97. Is this you? Queens, New York? I'm not seeing you in there. Gotta come to Cali, too. You're out in Cali? I think I gotta tread lightly in California, man. I think some people want me, they want to see what's the dirt. They want to see what's the dirt in the box. Oh, you're an intern there. Okay, cool. Good for you, man. Good for you. But yo, chat, it's 2 in the morning now, and I got a big day tomorrow. We got a big day tomorrow. So I'm going to end the stream, and hopefully no more leaks come out. Let's just wait for the album at this point, But we're all geared up, and we're ready to go, and I will be seeing you tomorrow. I really hope you guys can pull up because there's going to be prizes for people who are participating just the way you guys are right now. Every every bit of engagement you give, you'll be eligible to win some really dope shit. So, Dirt, did you stop scamming? Wow, come on, man. Come on, man. But yo, love you guys. I'll see you